As you can clearly tell from the way I speak, it was not too hard to figure out that I was black. I mean, it doesn't take a genius to figure that out, does it, mate? You probably smelt the blackness from the way I talk. You could tell that I was a dark-skinned African that loves chicken and watermelon. Okay, let me stop. I am black, you get me. Both parents are from the motherland, which is known as Africa. Well, specifically West Africa. So I am fully melanated, do you know what I'm saying? Not mixed race, half this, half that, biracial or any of that sort. I am fully black. And being black is a blessing and a curse. Well, in a first world country anyways. Let me tell you something now. Black is such a unique race with cool benefits, a diverse culture, and a deep history behind the color, yet we struggle the most out of everybody. Well, I can't speak for every black person, as everyone is different and has been through different experiences regardless of if we're the same race. But we can all agree as a collective that every day feels like a game of survival. Let me tell you why. Being black in the West means you're always paranoid when you hear police sirens, because we're always seen as suspects. In extreme cases, they aggressively spam questionable and downright crazy stop and search on us. Normal people go to the store, buy a product and grab a receipt in case if they want to return the product. I go to the store, buy a product and grab a receipt to prove to the security guard that I ain't stealing anything. We're not the same. When you're walking at night, you could be just simply walking and the people around you are on edge by your presence. As soon as they see you, they walk as fast as they can, almost like they're trying to get away from you to save themselves. They might assume that you might steal their phones, beat them up or chase them. It's the worst because I so happen to be a fast walker and they assume that I am hunting for their soul or something. I am just minding my business. I got my own things to worry about. I don't care about you, respectfully. These people always get you in a dilemma. If I walk fast, you think I am chasing you, but if I walk slow, you think I'm being suspicious. What do you want me to do? Stand? Oh, good heavens, I can't even see him. He might be stalking us. Yep, there goes the you can't see him in the dark jokes. Speaking of jokes, remember the violation you used to receive while using Discord or playing Call of Duty? The moment they sense that you're black in the voice chats or video chats, they are instantly spamming the hard ER word, stating all the negative stereotypes on you or calling you derogatory terms. However, they will never say it to your face. It's as Mike Tyson said, social media made you too comfortable with disrespecting people and not getting punched in the face for it. Your own people assume that you do some illegal activities as well. If you're black, you've probably experienced a fellow black person running up on you and asking you if you smoke. When you reply no, you would think that's the end of the conversation right there. But no, he will still ask you to take his number for a future deal. Brother, I said I don't smoke. Why did you take me saying no as me saying yes? Oh, okay, I get it. I am a black guy in the UK. People will inevitably assume that I am about that life. Even if I wear a suit with glasses, that won't cut it for them. Black people have to work 10 times harder just to be acknowledged in society. Facts, not fiction. Some of us started at the bottom of the barrel, hailing from low income areas, eating struggle meals every day, wearing the same clothes, heating the house with kitchen ovens, sleeping on the floor with milk as our blanket, not able to afford a Tesco meal deal. What do you know about that life? Me and my siblings didn't have it easy. We were not handed the same opportunities as everybody. That's why when you climb the ranks in society as a black person, it's a big deal. Why do you think making out the hood is a term only for black people? The quote-unquote hood was a starting point for most of us. The hood was the level 1 in the game of life. And when you grinded your way to be prestige master, you've reached the levels not everybody is capable of reaching. People question how you even got there. As in their minds, you're not supposed to be there. They be thinking, how has he made it as a software engineer? He's supposed to be in a slammer. I bet every single black person that works high-paying, respectable jobs has experienced imposter syndrome once in their life. They are surprised themselves. They don't even know how they got there, but they did it anyways, so they should be proud. When they see a black person driving a nice car, they think, how do you own that car? You probably stole it. They can't believe you acquired such a scarce item by legal means. When a black person speaks eloquently, then you're an Oreo. You know you're whitewashed. And that's the reality of a black person. Whatever you do, whatever you wear, whatever you drive, you're always going to be judged. People will judge you based on the preconceptions they have on your race as they don't know you. They use stereotypes to assume who you are. For example, you liking fried chicken and watermelon too much. Now this stereotype doesn't even make sense to me at all. It's not just black people that like fried chicken and watermelon. Everybody likes fried chicken and watermelon. Who doesn't like fried chicken and watermelon? Why is consuming fried chicken and watermelon a stereotype for only black people? It should be a stereotype for everyone. Another stereotype of black people is that black people grew up in single parent households. Now I hate to be that guy, but this stereotype is 7 out of 10 accurate. Don't hate me, the data proves this. Black people are always portrayed as violent and aggressive, substance addicted and uneducated. The only way they can make it out the hood is being an athlete, a rapper, a thug, or a dealer. That's the new standard for black boys nowadays. If you have interests outside of those three that I mentioned, you're considered a nerd or a loser. You like tech or anime? My God, that's such a turn off. These unrealistic expectation takes a toll on us because not every single black guy wants to be a rapper, thug, or athlete. Well, certainly not me at least. If you're over 6'3" and you don't hoop, you know what it's like when people are constantly bombarding you with questions on why you're not playing basketball. Another stereotype is that we're the least punctual out of everyone. And I hate to admit it again, but I ain't beating those allegations personally. I literally have a video about me being late to school. I'm not trying to fuel the fire and leave a bad rep. I am just being honest about my behavior. I don't represent every black person. I know many black people that are never late for work. Black people can't swim. This statement has a 6 out of 10 accurate rating. When it comes to being in water, there is a clear disparity when comparing blacks to whites. Black people are 3 times more likely to drown. However, this doesn't apply to me. The streets know I can't swim. They don't call me the black Michael Phelps for no reason. Black women are always portrayed as loud, aggressive, hypersexual, ghetto, and uncivilized, which is absolutely and utterly not true at all.
Yeah.
Bro, like I said, I'm recording. You can't say that.
Let me say it, bro. I'm cleaning in the video.
In fact, I am truly offended when people say such a thing about my sisters. They are the holy token of the whole race. You're not going to get some, bro. Stop simping. The TikTok trend well is literally everywhere. It's ruined my day-to-day experience. You know me, I love bananas because they're nice. Why is it that every single time I eat a banana, I get someone at the corner of my eye whispering, well. See, that well trend is sneaky. They want us to act upon their conceived perceptions on us, so they have an excuse to say something. It's a crazy world we live in. But being black ain't all that bad. There's definitely some perks of being black, like being able to say the N-word. And I'm proud of it. Imagine being born to the only race that has exclusive VIP access to a word. Man, that's lit as hell. We're literally immune to aging, just as long as we take care of ourselves and not abuse any substances. But the point still stands. To prove my point, look at Samuel Jackson at the age of 75. He looks like that at 75. He looks way younger. They don't say black don't crack for no reason. Actually, black does crack. Shut up, no one asked. We don't get sunburn as easily, but we're not completely immune to the sun. We're still susceptible to sunburn if our egos take over and we stay in the hot sun for too long. Don't think you're invincible, bro. But we are definitely invincible when it comes to fighting. We are famous. Yes, famous when it comes to fighting. Damn, I ain't a fighter myself, which literally contradicts my point on black people being fighters. But some black fighters scare me. We're talking fighters like Mike Tyson, John Jones, Floyd Mayweather, among the other greats in the fighting industry. They're animals when it comes to fighting. And we have +1 athleticism, body genetics, strength and speed out of everyone. Look at the fastest human beings recorded in history. They're all black. The greatest basketballers in history, all black. NFL, dominated by blacks. The greatest golfer, black. Greatest gymnast, black. Greatest female tennis player, black. We just dominate in sports. I'm sorry. Someone could work extremely hard in the gym every day for years just to still have a worse physique than mine. And I've been going to the gym for 3 years, give or take. Plus we're born with a third leg. And I'm of course referring to none other than the British Broadcasting Corporation. And I'm not even trying to be biased, but black people have some of the greatest hairstyles of all time. We got afros, waves, dreads, curls, twists, cornrows, braids, freeforms. Bro, so many hairstyles. Such versatile and beautiful art in the hair. Me personally, I am a high top dread. Yeah, you can laugh, whatever. Okay, stop laughing now, we get it. And if you're not telling me that black people aren't some of the most funniest individuals ever, you're clearly capping. Black people are unequivocally hilarious. I honestly get tired of proving my points here, but here are some of the most famous comedians who were actually funny, by the way. We're not referring to the frauds in the industry like Ellen DeGeneres or Amy Schumer. Black people make the best food. Bro, I am not beating the bias allegations, but I don't mind if I don't beat them. I am black. Of course I'm gonna be biased for my own race. I'm never switching sides like Michael Jackson. I love black culture. Speaking of black culture, the first thing that comes to mind when talking about black culture is music. Music has always been a staple of black culture, even way back from the plantation days. Music through the form of dancing, singing, rapping, or playing instruments, or even listening to it, is our outlet of expression. And it's just such a beautiful form of art. We are so musical that we pretty much started every modern music genre. Your favorite artist would not exist if it wasn't for black people. Y'all just started hip hop, reggae, R&B, and Afrobeats. Y'all did not start rock and roll, jazz, soul, country music, or techno. Shush and check again, because we did. We didn't create heavy metal, I'll give you that. Those heavy metal guys are out of their minds. Next industry that was heavily inspired by black culture is fashion. Black people's impact on fashion is undeniable. You see it everywhere you go. Fashion trends like hoop earrings, chains, acrylic nails, streetwear, sneaker culture, you name it, it has the black touch. Okay, no really. The next thing that makes up black culture is slang and accent, and I'm especially referring to the accent from the English language. Sorry I left y'all French, Portuguese, Spanish, or Dutch people in the dust. Now there are a variety of black accents in the English language, but my personal favorite black accent is none other than the Baltimore accent. It's just too funny. Now that sums up the black experience, at least from my perspective. Let me know in the comment section if I missed anything. And if you're interested about my opinion about British schools, the video's right here. Click it right now.